Well, this new angle with my camera just makes the mic super obvious, but that's alright. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone going? How y'all doing? Is that a new cut? Yeah, yeah. Is it a bit different? Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. I might know where that's coming from. Happy Thought Thursday. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Hold on. There. Now it should be this. Now it should be good. Yeah, I have my DS5 controller, my PS5 controller hooked up to my computer because I was playing Persona 5. But it turns out that this controller also has a microphone setting, so my computer automatically sets it to that. But now it should sound just fine. A nice audiobook. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do any. Well, actually I can't do reading today. I just don't know if I want to or not. I am a little tired. But I should go ahead and do these. Do my dailies. God, I have nothing for this. Do I sound echoey? I don't think I should. Let's see. If I sound echoey, it's probably because they didn't swap over. That's probably why. I should sound fine now. OBS might have ignored my settings. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All that good stuff. Forward and back and 1 foot forward. Still the same? Let's see. Son of a bitch. That's what it was. Jeez. Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, I know what the problem is. I got it. There, I should sound fine now. Milky voice. So what did I miss for the Girls Line 2 event? Assuming you mean Xiaohui's event, because that's the latest one, unless you mean the CN one. You didn't really miss what the Xiaohui event was mostly filler. Yeah, I really don't need any blueprints or combat reports. I actually need to do the rest of these, but yeah, I don't really. I would sell a kidney for Springfield's milk. Alright. Calm down. Resting blank face. Yahui is a pretty nice looking doll, to say the least. Where are you? I really wish they wouldn't like prioritize resets. No need to feel bad. They'll come back. Yeah, exactly. You know, let's get them on the rerun. Right? Showing a lot there. Drahui's definitely very nice looking. So the event is going to happen in about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll we'll jump to the stream of 5 minutes prior. I think before then I will. Well, first I'll do this stuff because I've been ignoring them for a super long time. I didn't know you get fishnets in Fukai. That's funny. But yeah, I'll do these first, and then I guess we'll look at an Infinity story. I don't know which ones I'll do though. I think last time we did Mercury, or was it Cinteracy? No, it wasn't Cinteracy. It was I think it was just Mercury. They did it again. Whatever. You know what? Just gonna auto anyways. I don't believe it is now. Yeah, I guess I'll just pick at random. And see which one we go for, because I don't have anyone in mind. And it's mainly just to pass the time. Man, look at these characters that I don't have. Diane and Jahui. Yeah, I don't think we'll get Shakri's out for a while. For the CN side of things, I feel like we're going to get... I want to say Veplu's already out. I want to say we might get Krolix next. That's my hypothesis. I'm really bad at stuff like this, but it might be her coming up next. No, for CN. For CN. How's it going, Bob Builder? Is she? Is she already on the CN? I'm going for real with you. I don't keep up with CN. With CN's affinities. Because I don't read them on CN. Neural Vision, yeah, I try to do those too. I probably won't do it on the stream though, unless I like really have nothing to do. But there's plenty to do on here. There's a lot to read, a lot of stuff to be entertained by. I appreciate it all. Use Ultimate Pursuit. For the most part, unless you want to be like seriously optimal, it's really just the best bet to just use Phase Strike. Ultimate Pursuit isn't. It's not that universal. And you wouldn't really make use of it unless you have like a support unit. Wow, he died. That's pretty funny. Trying to survive out here, man. What are you doing? What's going on? Does it work? If it's work, I totally understand. Work sucks. Actually, never seen her attack up close. Awesome. You know what? I actually could have played a reverse collapse. I just thought of that, but it's all right. We definitely would have shot past the clock if I played reverse collapse. Oh, did I do the challenge missions yet? One for the event? I don't even remember. I might not have done those. Work and weather? That's a double whammy. Is it too cold or too hot? Me personally, I prefer the cold. I've always hated the heat. It's very hard to protect yourself from the heat. I've been touching wood so far with the heat. There are multiple ways I can interpret that statement. Yeah, more clothes for the winter. Exactly. That's why I prefer the cold. Rebuff. I'm also in Texas, but I didn't live here in Texas all my life, so I got a variety, and I can confidently say I prefer the cold over the heat here in Texas. Though I think I prefer Texas heat over the Florida heat too. But Texas here is sometimes schizo. I fucking hate it. But yeah, Texas feels schizo sometimes. Since, you know, this is basically a desert state. So sometimes our winters are like not winters at all. But then there's some years where the winter is like the North Pole winter. And if there's like a little bit of snow, literally everything closes down. Let's get hella humid in Texas. Yeah. Though we suffer more from dry heat than humidity. We get a lot more dry heat. I remember that too. That was an interesting time. Like, can you imagine a power plant company calling everyone and saying, hey, stop using your air conditioning. It's using too much power. If you use so much power, everything will go out. And everyone was like, no, fuck you. We're going to use the AC. Right, you same pound of happy guys. Yeah, probably. It was pretty bad for one winter. Like, it was actually incredibly bad. I remember, I think it was like, oh shit, there is Frontline Survivors. That's what I was forgetting about. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I gotta do that. Yeah, I remember, I think it was like 4 years ago. I want to say it was like 2021. But, yeah, that's when the heavy winter happened and there's a lot of snow. And, yeah, the power went out at my place. Actually, it went out everywhere. Everywhere in, like, my city in San Antonio. And it was so freezing in my room that I got mad and I told everyone, look, if it's going to be super cold again and there's no power, I'm just going to sleep in my car and put the heater on it. Yeah, I was so mad. Also, don't do that. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do that, but I was going to do it. I didn't give a shit. I'll make it work. Because I was miserable trying to go to sleep. And then I also, there's also a time, well, it was during that same time, where the power come back on intermittently, and that was by design because uh, they were turning on, they're turning back the power on in neighborhoods for like 10 minutes at a time. And so we would wait for the power to come back on, and then everyone was scrambled to like heat up food in the microwave. I was like, this is ridiculous. like, like this is so silly. Yeah, yeah, I know why they did it, but that doesn't stop it from being dumb. And we all, well, my dad and I, we both listened to the radio in the car, and yeah, everyone was tuning in, uh, listening to the power plant or the power company, and people were calling in, and they were like, "Okay, how are you gonna fix this? Like, you guys always warned us for years to not use too much power. So you guys had all these years to fix it, but the only thing you guys resorted to was just telling us not use any power. And now we're in this situation. So, what's up with that?" And that's why no one really gave a shit as to why they said like don't use enough, or rather they keep saying don't use any power. It was like, yeah, we know that's what you want us to do, but that's also really dumb. Like, you're basically asking us to burn up or freeze. My wife, my honey. Yeah, we'll see what's going on in I think at this point, yeah, about an hour. We got an hour waiting. Now, to be fair to them, it's probably not entirely their fault. They're just workers, so it's probably more of a matter of them not being able to do what they actually want to do, because they're limited by how much resources that they're able to get from the corporations. Yeah, exactly, French. It's not their fault, but who else can you blame? That's the unfortunate part. That needs more range. Never tried Cheetah before. Yeah, this needs more range. Hey, Relax, how's it going? Was Steam controlling? Yeah, probably. I'm a mouse and keyboard guy though. That's a long discussion. I'm pretty sure it is. Like I said, I think the majority of the time people understand that that things are never as simple as we would like them to be. But when it comes down to it, people don't care. they just want things to work. Oh, that sucks. Sounds like you use a little bit too much RAM. Waiting for the news about the upcoming event. Yep, it's coming in about an hour. We're gonna tune in on the stream about 5 minutes before the stream happens. Until then, we're just burning time, talking about random stuff. Of course, if you guys have any lore questions, I am happy to answer those too. But otherwise, we're just shooting the shit. I don't know, my PC really hates Ghost Frontline 2. How strong is your computer, just roughly speaking? Because Ghost Frontline 2, it shouldn't really be demanding on any gaming PC. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'll say my explanation on the M4 video is actually not as what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as full as I'd like for it to be, but that's because I just did it before, and I'd rather just throw that over to the explanation that I did previously. 390, 14 gen Intel and 32. Yeah, you're like more than fine, dude. That shouldn't be a problem for Ghost Frontline 2. Let's see. Which horse girl is the best one? I don't play what's it called? Uma Musume? Yeah, I don't play that. Apparently that is like the big thing right now because it now has global servers. It's always been popular over in Japan, but it's one of those games that I just didn't really... I don't really see the appeal. Other than the fact it's like girls, or horses personified as girls. And obviously, I can understand that, considering the game I'm playing right now. She roasted me. What are you doing, knockbacks? Let's do that. Is it a minigame? Yes. Frontline Survivor. Oop. That's good. Yeah, if it's only happening where goes frontline, is likely has to deal with the files because something is eating up your RAM. Usually when we get blue screens, it's typically a RAM issue. Why I love Nikke number 3? I don't know, dude. Uh, between you and me, the Nikke video didn't do that great. So I'm probably not going to make a lot of Nikke videos. Ooh, almost got hit there. It's actually kind of good, like how these explosions work. They're showing up enough that they're actually useful now. I like remotes around here. Yeah, I don't know. Like one of my very first hold on. One of my very first videos. Stephen King played a Nikke. I disagree with that. But one of my first comments on the Nikke video was like, ah, who cares about Nikke? I was like, well, I do because I made the video. That said, it does have activity, but it definitely didn't garner. Uh, it didn't go to the audience that would have cared about it. But I should say, I'm totally fine with people not liking Nikke. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. Like, all I could really do is ask for anyone interested to give it a chance, and then form your own opinion, rather than parroting what other people say. Because I am one of those people that also enjoy the gameplay as well. It's not just about the story or the plot, but I think the gameplay is very fun. Once you get past the point where you're just autoing through everything. Oh, wow! I did not get tagged. Interesting. I thought I would, but I guess Cheetah's hitbox is smaller than I thought it was. Is this part of Ghost Frontline 2? Yeah. It's a mini game. It's a party event. Same for Ghost Frontline 2 outfits. Makes sense. Like, if your answer is just, I don't feel like it, it's not my, I'm not interested, totally fine. I would never try to force people to do something that they don't want to do. All I can do is try to do a persuasion. Far not over there. I don't really need that high fire rate. I am firing pretty fast. Persuade like how the Nitos did. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'd rather you guys keep your teeth. Oh, I ran out of time. Okay. Damn. I forgot. Wait, no. Turn the menu. That said, I would say Frontline Survivor is not anywhere near close to difficult as the minigame that they made in Nikke. Just throwing it out there. Now, whether that is a bad thing or a good thing would be entirely up to preference. I do think this looks better, though. This looks better than the aesthetics is better than it is in Nikke. I think the point of the game is to be difficult. Maybe not. But there's something you have to know about me. One, I look at things from multiple angles. And two, I'm a masochist. If something is beating my ass, I enjoy it. That's also why I like Ghost Frontline 1, by the way. We can't replay these. 4 or 5 minutes left. Do I need to report? Was it deal sluggish? No. This one does, though. Kicking my ass. Yeah, it will. It will until you build up your echelons. That didn't give me a level up. Feels bad. Yeah, past level or past chapter 10, you do need to bring HOCs. So he probably does have HOCs. Alright, yeah, it's good. I struggled. Ah, feels rough. Yeah, I actually legit don't think you can clear some maps without an HOC. Because they have force fields, and the force fields can't go away unless you either cheat it like a special unit, or you have HOC. Oh, that one. Oh, that. Yeah, I know the map you're talking about, Bob Builder. Yeah, that map's actually bugged. So you're actually forced to rush to the commander on that map. So you actually need a pretty strong team that pushes. Let's see. You don't have to use the parachute, but you had to like have a really strong team in order to get through all of the bullshit. Yeah, I believe if I remember right, the Viager actually shot the commander in the shoulder, and he was like, "Ah, yeah, that was a nice tickle. I had that little itch there. Could you give me another massage again with that?" Ooh, well, I almost ran into that. Trying to reach chat. Said that when she got shot. Yeah, yeah. It's just a little weird, to be honest. The Viegers have like fluctuating power levels. They're either like a super dangerous threat, or they're fodder. And of course, it really just depends on uh, who you're fighting and when, which kind of makes it fun. But at the same time, it's like Viegers are meant to be the mooks, and the majority of the time they're not. You know, oh, chapters added Ghost 191. I don't believe so. No. They have been asking, as in they, I mean the community, has been asking the global developers to actually put in the past events, or put in the old events up in the campaign, make it permanent. But they said that they're actually literally too busy, and it's difficult for them to do that while they're also trying to get the new events ready. Which is unfortunate. too many spawning enemies. I know, I kind of destroyed this map with Fukai last time she was here. I have no closure. There's always online. You can always look online and watch cutscenes. That's what the majority of people resort to. They just look online. Oh, you're all in the way, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, see that. Look at you trying to hit me. There you go. I played it, I didn't get closure. Feels bad. Yeah, unironically, I've been getting I've been getting requests to do a video on RPK. So I probably should get on that at some point. I won't do it immediately, but yeah, I should actually talk about that. I had wanted to talk about it for a while and put it as a video, but I've been putting it off because people don't actually know what's going on with that yet, because they are following my summary series, and well, almost ran into that. And they don't actually play the game or watch YouTube scenes. They actually literally are waiting for me to update on the next episode. But I probably will just start doing it. Just actually make a video. Ooh, you almost got me there. Nope. Dear God, who requested that? Yeah, it wasn't just you. Yeah, I'm gonna run through this and take the hit. Going the other way would have been pretty bad. Yeah, that's been the plan. But to be completely honest with you guys, I kind of lost the... Like, me being sick last week took the wind out of my sails. And now that I have not been doing it because I've been so sick, it's difficult for me to get back on that horse. Which is why I've just been doing videos just so I can get back into the groove of things. And they've definitely been helping. Yeah, I should move. Is that the crash out? Ooh, ooh, keep moving. Yeah, these E-lids are going to be an issue because they're like super fast. Oop. Also the dinner gates. Let's see. Not movement speed. Oh, hitbox rate slight decrease. Yeah, let's see that. How long does this map post last? Is it 15 minutes? Is how long this map lasts? Or normal mode? I think it's 15 minutes. I know this one doesn't last forever. It's hard mode that lasts forever. When I decided to play Ghost Hunt 2, where should I install? A phone or PC? It doesn't matter, to be honest. 20 minutes? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter, to be honest. They both work. Personally, I prefer PC, but I'm also a PC person. I actually have it on both versions. And I play Ghost Frontline whenever I'm not at home and I'm bored. Let's see. Hey, Frisk, how's it going? How's Brenda's too? Oh, I got hit. I hitboxed it. The reduction did nothing. Can you use a Steam account? I don't believe you can use your Steam account. Die! There we go. I do need some HP though. I need to chillax. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the most you can do is like use like your Google account directly, or use a Sunborn ID account. Me personally, I use a Sunborn ID account because I also play other Mika games like Ghost Frontline 1 and Project NeuroCloud. So it's worth it for me to have a Sunborn ID. Oh. Hey yo, what? Oop, cornered. Do that. Oh, whoa! Almost got hit there. Oh, I'm getting hit. I was fucking around. Being followed the shotgun spread. I actually don't think Sabrina's great in Frontline Survivor. It's because her special ability makes her slow. And she doesn't really have anything to compensate for that. Oh, it is 15 minutes. Okay. But since she was brought up, let's try to make it work. Who's in the gotcha banner right now? Jiahui. Got tapped there. You mean Joey? Is she a good unit? Yeah, that. She's not meta. You can definitely use her. It's not like you can't use any character. Like this is not that type of game where it's a good dorm unit. Yeah, it's not that type of game where you have to worry about characters being good or bad. You can use everyone. You don't really need to worry about anything at all. But if you want to be like even like a little bit meta, Jiahui doesn't really have a place. Yeah, effectively, yeah. It's just one of those things where it's just unfortunate. They just didn't make those. They didn't do very well with balancing particular dolls. And the way that they decided to buff the units just makes it so that they just can't release the units on the global side with bus stats because of the mod keys. Well, they could, but then the CN side would be pissed off. Which is understandable, because, you know, we would get pissed off if they decided to buff the units for one server and not everywhere else. Bullet size. What about Vector? Vector is very meta. She enables fire teams. Like, so basically every element will have an enabler, and Vector is the enabler for fire. Lina is the enabler for electric. Mekti is the enabler for corrosion, and Springfield is the enabler for water. I think I'm missing one. Oh yeah, Yuhi is the enabler for physical, kind of, sort of. Yeah, she became, yeah, Swoomy is enabled for ice too, yeah. Okay. Do she have Naya? It's crying in the corner. She gets a lot better when once our Maki comes out. Once our Maki comes out, she's fantastic. About 15 minutes left before it's time for the watch party. Oh shit, yeah, moving speed was lowered down. This is the thing I don't like. Beep, beep. I think they can potentially do anything as a banner. That make HSCs as a return. I think they will eventually do something to spice up the gameplay and enhance it. But I personally think we will get abilities, like field abilities, more than anything else, and not overcomplicate it too much. Because field abilities would be universal. We're gonna enhance attack. Okay. Like Sharky airstrikes, yeah. Hey Vodka, how's it going? How many retcons have I ran into? For Ghost Frontline 2 in particular? Retcon wise, I don't really think Ghost Frontline 2 had any. Maybe. But that would deal with the dusty memories. Like if we count those, I probably ran into one or two. You're not moving. What the hell? The thing with Ghost Frontline 2 is that we don't really see retcons, we see pivots. A change in direction. But there's a fair amount of retcons in Ghost Frontline 1. I saw our bar. What damn type is she? I had to look it up. She's not a unit I use regularly. Let's see. Huh. I got decently far with Sabrina. There's a lot of work though. It's more work than Cheetah. Ooh. Oh, almost got me there. Really straight fire. I was surprised you said that the power... Hold on. I was surprised you said the power skill in Nikke is not consistent story. I don't think it's that complicated. What do you mean? That one. Whoop. That feels bad, Lord Samuel. I had an issue before too. I actually got some medicine about that before. Well, I wouldn't call it medicine, but a tool, I should say, that cleaned out one of my ears. Because my issue was blockage, so I needed a special tool to get rid of it. So hopefully you're not like actually deaf, and it's more just like a blockage problem. Oh, you mean in general? Yeah, that was never my argument. Yeah, that wasn't my argument at all, actually. The argument regarding power scaling is when the story says something and then something entirely different happens, or rather, it breaks its own rule. One of the like the whole thing with Anichiro and Red Hood and Goddess Squad is an example of one that did not go correctly. And now was to the point where everyone called it out, because everyone thought that Red Hood was as strong, or at least relative, to Anichiro. Even though Little I said that Anichiro is probably equal to Lilith, that's what she said. And that clearly was not the case. And yeah, the recent one that people brought up, which is actually more egregious than Anichiro, is Rappy and Ziz. When Rappy says one thing very confidently, and Ziz believes her, but then the story just outright says she's wrong for basically no reason. And the only thing that you can get out of that is that Rappy is an unreliable narrator. But then that comes into question on whether the story actually meant to do that. It just comes off as very inconsistent and messy. Are those Paradise units the ones in white? No. They're just bots. They kind of remind me of the floating bombs in Ghost from Night 1, but they're not that easy. They're not that either. As far as Paradise is concerned, I've never seen that model used for parodies. Should I need movement speed? I should just do that. Oh, it's 5 minutes. No. No, but I'm doing so well. Yeah, I'll just run into them. Get my score, and then we can get started. I was doing so well. Well, I didn't use any enhancements. I totally forgot this was a thing. Okay, let me pull up the stream. I'll let it load first, and then I'll swap over. Make sure I'm not having anything inappropriate on this before I swap over. Alright, we're good. Or are we? Hold on. Ah, dang it. There we go. Here, let me sound for here. Yeah, I think Mo did tease. I say Mo, but the tweet from Mo did tease something about the about something special happening with pulls. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to announce the exchange because everyone is waiting for that. Closing the burrow tabs, exactly. Yeah, currently in CN, you can trade out your didn't Mo get captured though. She always gets captured. And the CN servers, you can trade in your Doritos, which is we call them Doritos, but I think they're called redundant pieces. That's basically the currency you get from whenever you pull. Where right now we can exchange them for 5-star guns or 5-star weapons, whatever you want to call them. But on the CN server, there is an option to trade them for pulls. So everyone's been waiting for that to be announced and pulled over to global. That's like the last thing that they need to pull over as far as quality of life is concerned. What's the ratio for Doritos? I forgot, honestly. I want to say it's the same as the, yeah, it's 30. No, I haven't heard any. I haven't seen any news about Defy on CN. Let me take a look at that. While we wait.
各位指挥官，大家好啊！欢迎来到密米尔繁衍的前瞻特别节目现场。那我是少女前线2追放的制作人雨中。
大家好，我是少女前线。
Holy shit! I almost start narrating out of habit. Holy fuck!
距离上次
I nicked out the internet.
已经是几个月以前了，我真是想死大家了。那么很高兴啊，可以今天为大家带来最新版本的爆料。哎，不过雨中啊，我们这次好像现场来了一些奇奇怪怪的元素。
哎，哪里奇怪了？这位可是我们这次演播的一个特别嘉宾。
Hello, Mo.
我让他自我介绍一下。
Thanks, Boss Yu-jung. Hello, Commanders. It's me, Mo, your host from the Balin Island Emergency Shelter broadcast, and your go-to for developer gossip and behind-the-scenes leaks. I got the rare chance to show up on camera today. Thanks
Yeah,
for all your
go ahead.
support and love. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to join these two amazing creators and share the exciting new content with you all.
You should not be blocked.
This won't be the last time we meet face to face.
哎，看到这个开场的介绍，看来我们这个小木友还是做了非常多的准备的。那我们就一起欢迎他。那也希望就是我们的小木能够给我们也带来更多的信息，我们未来也可以有更多的合作。
是的。那确实，毕竟好几次偷偷看我电脑都被我抓包了。哎，说实话，如果不是我就是我去把他这个行为给制止的话，我们今天就别。
To be fair, she probably does not want to show her face.
这个全部给撂给爆了。
是这样的吗？
It was all for the sake of bringing our commanders the latest news. I'll admit, I'm a little nervous being on the preview program for the first time, but don't worry, I won't forget my mission today, extracting all the juicy secrets about the upcoming version update from you two. Are you ready?
放心吧，我们肯定会配合你的表演的。
没错，我已经准备好了，说说你的诉求吧。
Alrighty. Like Mr. Yu Jong mentioned, today's special preview is all about Mimis Bruner's Loop. So, let's start with the main event. I've already spotted a few familiar faces in the background. Does this event have something to do with them?
那肯定是的。那这次的主题呢，可以说是和他们是非常这个息息相关。那和这个常规的版本还是有一些小小的不同的。
Stretch it a little different than usual.
What's so special about this update?
那当然是了。毕竟这次可是一个与以往的常规版本完全不一样的版本，它和我远一点一样，也是分上下2个版本。
Oh, that's what you mean.
对
Yeah.
毕竟是牵涉到方长的这个故事嘛，那跟
Yeah, it's called a major event.
咖啡馆有关
That
的
is
会设
usual.
置很多大家很熟悉的一些人形，那内容量呢肯定还是比较多的。
对。
那单独一个篇章肯定是比较难就一次性讲完的，所以我们还是会分成这个上下2个篇章，这样的形式会比较合适。
Wait, so does that mean, like Aphelion, we'll have to wait 20-something days for the second half? That would make me super antsy.
哎，别担心嘛，这不是说了吗？刚雨中讲了，这次跟以往是不一样的。
是的，那虽然这是一次大型的活动但是这次开启的一个方式和上一次大型活动呢，还是有一点小小的一个差别的。那会更像我们开服时候的玻璃
That's a
岛
lot
进行者
better.
的版本的一个形式上下篇的一个剧情会在一个21天的周期内同时上线。
So both halves will be available in the same version? Does that mean I can experience the full story quickly and get double the event rewards?
对，没错，可以这么理解。
When does the event go live? I'm already dying to play it.
哎，别急嘛，这急不来的。那本次活动呢，我们定好了，就在上篇剧情呢是在7月3号开启，而下篇呢则是会在上篇的5天后，也就是7月8日就可以开启了。
Okay, so there's
另外
it's 5
本次
days
的主题
apart.
活动和其他主题一样，开设了不同难度的关卡。通关的关卡后呢，可以拿到包括专访许可跟访问许可、坍塌金条等多种多样的奖励在里面。
Wow, we're getting such a whopper right at the start of the preview. No wonder you were keeping things so hush-hush this time, Mr. Yujong. You didn't even let me into the office.
倒其实也没有捂得那么严实嘛。那其实之前我们这个前瞻直
money
播，
that fast.
这个在前瞻直播之前，我们其实也是放出了很多相应的一些情报。那比如我们这个前几天起就放出了我们这个方糖咖啡馆的一个预告的一个视频。那相信你应该也已经看过了吧？
Based on my sharp deduction skills, I bet that teaser means the cafe itself plays a central role in this event, right?
怎么说呢？这个勉强算你对吧？主要是这个推理的难度太低了，答案太明显了吧？
是的，没有错。那和以往的那个真正的这个高难度的任务还有所不同那这次爱莫号可是受到了一次非常具体的、非常特别的一个委托那具体就让王小猫老师来向我们来介绍一下吧。
好的，那我就来介绍一下吧。那这次的特别活动里呢，爱摩号将与方糖咖啡厅一起合作，接下一个神秘的委托他们会以这种协助方式完成一个产品测试同时呢，随着爱摩号的成员不断的增加，指挥官呢也会计划通过一场人形竞技比赛来提高大家的协同作战能力以及大家的相互之间配合的默契同时呢，还会给获胜的人形准备一笔额外的奖金哦。
Oh, really? The Elmo crew doing something chill and fun? And Mei-Ling actually approved the budget? Is that really the Mei-Ling I know? The reward for this commission must be huge.
那和这个委托金肯定还是有一点点的关系。那不过更多的可能还是和我们这个能够让那个整体的爱莫号的一个战斗力能够有一定的一个提升，那减少以后出任务时候这个爱莫号的一个成本。相信我们这个事情肯定是非常支持的。
I see. But are you telling the truth? On the left, everyone's hanging out all friendly-like. And on the right, Springfield's pointing a gun at Perry? What gives?
那这个还是有一点小小的秘密在他们之间，那现在还是要保密一下，避免剧透。那各位指挥官在等活动上线之后，就可以自行去体验了。
对的，这个呢是机密事项，不能先说的哟。
Good thing the two parts are only released 5 days apart, or I'd be losing sleep trying to guess the plot. From what we've seen so far, Springfield is probably the new elite doll for this version, right?
Most voices a lot better
哎，小莫，你的推理真是强行的有
in this format.
每期的活动
And during the
角色上线
episodes.
都肯定是跟主题有关系的嘛。
有关的，对，没错，
是的。
I gotta stick to my Detective Dinergate persona. Please play along.
好了好了，
好，那我们还是来配合一下吧。那
是
小魔你实在是太机智了，这个一猜就对
对。
那这一次呢，我们即将迎来的这个我们全新的精英人形，那自然就是我们的老朋友春田小姐了。
Perry's cry was
相信
growing
指
up.
挥官们已经期待很久的春田了吧？这次春田呢正式加入爱摩号了。那话不多说，让我们来先看一下春田的角色 PV 吧。
せっかくの休日ですし、みんなで。
店長？
隠し事は通用しませんか？あとはお願いしますね。 作戦開始。行ってください。お待たせしました。
It's a little unfortunate because I originally thought that she was going to be like a melee unit or have like a melee ability because of her wand. But I can't complain too much. She's still basically one of, if not, she's one of the best units in the game, but she's also the best support in the game. So I can't complain too much.
.戦える日が訪れるなんて、これが噂のエルモ号ですか？やっと実物が見られました。はい、どうぞ。久々ですね。お口に合いますように。
好的。那春田呢，在之前呢，我们这个方糖特调沙龙的这个活动当中呢，已经和各位指挥官
Springfield art made an appearance in the Sakura Cafe event.
也是实现了自己
She made more than that event.
也证明了我们这个人形也是可以真正做出美味的咖啡和这个点心的。那在这个方糖的咖啡屋当中，这个咖啡厅的这个期间呢，那他也一直没有放弃试图去寻找指挥官的一个踪迹。那并且在这个过程当中一直相信那曾经一直在格里芬共同合作过的这些旧友能够并肩作战，一起能够开创更好的未来。
哎，没错。
Wife.
自从呢上次离开格里芬以后呀，春田最大的心愿就是能够跟指挥官能够重逢。那么呢，相信这次正式和指挥官重逢之后，
They have not yet.
太太也一定会
So far, we've just seen the American housewife.
爱慕号与大家一同踏上新的旅途的，顺便把咖啡馆搬到那个爱慕号上去，是吧？
是的，是的。
Yay! With Springfield coming on board the Elmo, it's gonna be dessert every day for the crew. I wonder if I can snag some.
那只要真的指挥官同意的话，那我相信小莫这个可以能够分一份，应该问题也是不大的。
I can't wait to taste coffee brewed by
Yeah, open door
Springfield
would be a bit of a pipe dream.
When exactly will she be joining the Elmo?
哎，先别急嘛，哎，春田呢，毕竟还是有些咖啡馆的事情是要处理的。不过呢，它的上线时间呢已经确定了。随着本次活动的上线同步开启，7月3号，春田的定向采购活动将正式开放，届时
July
指挥官们就
3rd.
可以以春田接回爱慕号了。
Awesome. Her skills look so cool and big.
A lot has happened in July, actually.
Mr. Yujong, can you give us the details?
好的，那这就来。那我们的春田呢，他是一名支援型的一个人形。那他的技能核心是会有2个方面。
Sure, I'll give you the details. Springfield is hot as
那
fuck.
在治疗
That's
方面
it.
呢，那我们的春田可以为我们的友方单位去提供这个高频率且
Day
高
for
额的治
American
疗。
Day.
那同时，它也能将额外的这个治疗量以高倍率转化成队友的灼克真伤，那大幅的去提升全队的输出能力。那在保护方面呢，那当队友受到伤害的时候，春田的召唤物这个塔瑞兹就会触发反击机制。那这个反击不仅能对敌人造成伤害还能在一定程度上。
I still remember when people were mad about Springfield's new outfit
春田不仅能够治疗
because
提升队友的伤害，
she has
同时
plated
对队友
pants
受到
now.
攻击时进行反击保护，哎，是不是很厉害呀，李店长？
That's our sweet cafe manager for you. I can totally feel her protective arms around me in battle. Her embrace must feel so safe and
Does
cozy.
here have Springfield body
也
pillow?
不是
I
你这么
don't have
想
any
我觉得爱慕号
Ghost
也
Frontline
好
merch because I
方糖咖啡
can't
厅的
find
成
any.
员想必平时也是这么觉得的。
She does,
Besides her skills, what else can you tell us about Springfield?
but
What about the weapon
the
she's wielding?
the community wants her naked, more or less.
哎，是的，没错，那便是他的专属武器信仰极光了。 这把武器呢，不仅可以提升
Was it pants like in Ghost Frontline 1?
对
Just basically like just
还
tight
能增加
pants,
春
more or
田自
less.
身的最大生命值啊，以此进一步的提升春田太太
She was
的
still
生命
very regal
此
looking
外呢，在
regardless.
春田进行主动治疗时啊，还会给友方施加提高攻击力的 buff。
But the
说
pants
是
he
不是
wears
很
in
厉
Ghost
害啊
Frontline 2
这武
is
器
plated.
I can't wait to get my hands
Or
on
armored, if you want to put it that
that
way.
exclusive weapon. I bet she'll pair amazingly with strong hydro DPS units like Tololo. Here's another
Tololo?
deduction from Detective Mo. It's gonna drop on July 3rd along with the update, right?
没错，请继续你的推理。
Then, please
Like
allow
Marciana?
Detective
Yeah.
Mo to go one step further. You mentioned earlier that the second half of the event starts on July 8th. And in the promo art, Springfield's pointing a gun at Perry. So, is Perry the next Elite doll debuting on July 8th?
哎呀，好了，你推理的很好，但是先不要说了好吗？
Oh no, I got it wrong.
啊，那这倒也不能算错。那我们这个本次活动这个下场是登场这个人形，那其实的确是我们的这个老熟人，就是我们的佩利。那不过呢，上线的时间呢不是你说的这个7月8日，那而是随着
Now
我们7
people
月
are
3日剧情
Okay, I'll say
上线的
some people
它就会一
are
并上
pissed
线。
No way.
that Perry
That
isn't
means I can
a
welcome
chibi.
both Springfield and Perry aboard the Elmo on the same
I actually
day?
like
没错啊，这个事不宜迟。
the
那我们赶紧
reimagination
先来看
version
一
of
下
her.
我们
I like her a
佩利的
lot,
介绍
actually.
视频吧。
Yay! ご注文の品です。
見ない顔だな。
よいしょ。質は保証しますよ。
モズ。
取引終了。ではまた。
ああ、死ね。
思った通りですね。
Same here. I like the consistency.
こんなにいい話めったにないですよ。
How can dolls dodge bullets?
今後ともごひいきに。
Very expertly.
取引相手としては不合格ですね。次からはちゃんとルールを守ってくださいね。ペリーです。
Yeah, she just crushed his ribs.
大人になりましたよ。え、闇ブローカーから名前を聞いたんですか？頭撫でてみますか？
See, that's cute
大
as
家可以看
fuck.
得到啊，我们的佩利依然还是看上去还是这么小小的。
Are they starting the events now?
对，但没事。那现在的佩利已经不在乎别人说他矮了。
It's a major
现在
event, so
已
it's a
经
two-parter.
成长成一个独当一
It's
面啊，能够
gonna be as long as
自己
Civilian
在皇室当中这个有所作为的一个。
But they're shortening the
那
gap
对
between
它
part
是
1 and
一个
part
成
2.
为咖啡馆
'Cause if you remember in
很多
Affiliate,
这个
it was like
照顾这
like a
个问题啊
20-day
非
gap,
常的可靠
just
那各
long,
位指
like
挥
a
官也可
really
以尝
huge
试
gap.
是多多依赖
But
他
they're
一下
shortening it to 5 days in between now.
And a big presence makes true greatness. I totally agree with Perry. So, does little Perry have some great hidden talents? Mr. Jimmy, can you tell us more?
哎呀，既然你都 Q 到我了，那我就给大家介绍一下吧，没问题的啊。佩利呢是一名燃烧属性的防卫型人形啊，同时呢能够通过消耗自身的生命值来获得热销投资状态，并根据热销投资的乘数进行多次普攻输出。与此同时呢，它还
Still
能
in
为自
better
己提
shape
交
than
一个护盾
SPD.
不仅大
Feels
幅
bad.
提高自身的生存能力啊，还
Why
能
must
吸
Perry
引周围
fire?
敌人的火力保护队友。
So, she's tanky, draws aggro, and has solid offense too? For such a petite doll, she sure packs a big punch. Little old me should really take notes and aim to be a cool and reliable doll, just like Perry.
哎，对的，成为帅气靠谱的兵役。
Oh, come on, Mr.
Hey.
Jimmy.
那小莫的心意呢？那各位指挥官应该也已经感受到了。那就让我们期待向这个佩利学习后啊，变成强大兵役的这个样子和变化吧。 那不过在此之前呢，那我们还是得先看一下我们佩利的这个专属武器是什么样的。
哎，好的。那就像刚刚介绍春田太太专武一样啊，趁手的武器对于人形来说可是不小的提升哦。这里呢，我为大家介绍一下佩利的专属武器厄梅尼塔吧。这把武器呢非常契合佩利的输出机制，它不仅可以增加普通攻击的暴击伤害，还能根据佩利释放的普通攻击次数啊，进一步提高额外的暴击伤害哦。
Detective Mo will surely get it right this time. This weapon's launching on July 3rd too, right? And since both Springfield and Perry will be available by then, their Covenant features will also be unlocked at the same time.
啊，你的推理正确率逐渐的稳步上升啊，恭喜你！他们两人的明细功能呢，也会随着两位精英人形的上线同步开放哦。哦，对了，
All that milk
吸回
finally
爱慕
made
号之
Perry
后，
grow.
可以在休息室里面通过送礼物来提高彼此的契合度，解锁更多的专属互动，并获得他们的专属回礼呢。
Yay! I'm gonna give them all gifts on the Elmo.
哎，等等，先别急，小莫，那你光送他们2个啊，可能还不太够。
I wait for Captain China.
Is there
You
another
can
doll?
honestly you
那
can
当
skip
然了
Perry.
这个版本呢，还有一位重要
And there's Faye.
新
Yeah,
的
I was
朋友
waiting for
登场
that.
哎，他其实说新的，其实也是我们指挥官的另一位老朋友啊，他的名字叫做飞。
I didn't expect another one. I love it when things get lively on board the Elmo. But with so many dolls joining us all at once, I may not have enough gifts for all of them. I'm a bit worried about Commander's resources too.
那放心，那这点其实我们也已经考虑到了。那以春田跟佩利啊，需要通过专访许可来招募是有所不同。那我们将通过我们的活动志灵啊相随，去免费赠送一个
Yep,
经
Faye
验
will be
给
gifted for
各位
free.
指挥官。对，那在活动期间呢，那指挥官只要完成指定的这个任务啊，就可以将我们的匪接到爱猫号上了。那如果指挥官想要对这个匪进行额外的提升，那通过普通的访问许可啊进行招募，那就可以了。
And Faye will be put in a
Is
standard
that
banner.
right? She will be gifted to us?
没错，直接赠送。哎，正如雨中老师所说啊，匪将做常驻的精英人形，于7月3日版本开放后，永久的加入常驻采购。指挥官们呢，可以通过常驻采购的概率提升对象选择功能，进一步提高对于匪的招募成功率哦。
That sure takes a lot of the pressure off. I'm sure commanders will be happy with that. But we still haven't touched on Faye's skills. From what I remember, Faye is
They are
best
so
known for her
overacting.
hand-to-hand
It's better to
combat.
overact than to underact, right?
If I'm not mistaken, she deals physical damage in battles.
匪的确是偏向于和敌人作战多一些啊，更有这样的一个倾向。那当然，他也不会
Still
那么
reading their
的
tabs.
鲁莽啊。这个
Hey,
接
they're
下来
doing
让
their
我们先
best.
看一下
They're doing their
介
best.
绍视频吧。
Mr. Yujong, will I ever be that cool? Even though I'm a diner gate, I want to get stronger.
那可以等以后有机会的时候啊，你来请教请教他。那不过在这个之前呢，那我们还是先具体看一下匪的一个技能。那
Hey,
由
Taryn
小
Ghost,
马
how's
老
it
师
going?
好的，就由我来为大家介绍一下吧。匪的定位呢是尖兵人形，同时呢也正如小莫所说，是
As
新
long
的
as you
部队
do
成
the
员哦
event, she is
他
free.
的技能呢是可以对敌人造成裂伤效果，使目标受到的物理伤害得到提高啊，并且进一步的降低目标的防御力。
Personally, I'm glad
增
that she's
加
free
友方
because
呢
I want a
的
physical
物理
team
单位的输
since
出更厉害的是啊，
it
匪
makes
的裂
orbit
伤效
better.
果呢，在叠加之后进一步的提高制胜技能的伤害，并且呢，在对裂伤的目标进行造成伤害的时候啊，还能通过裂伤的层数恢复自身的生命值。此外呢，匪还会对周围的敌方单位释放那个悬斧进行群体攻击，唰一下。
Yeah.
She sounds super formidable. What about her exclusive weapon? It can't be the tomahawk, can it?
嗨，当然不是啦。那匪的专属武器啊，名字叫做赫斯提亚，它可以提高人形造成的物理伤害，还能进一步提升匪对自身周围一定范围内的敌人的伤害。
Swap out
它
Orid
将
for
随着本次
Diane.
的活动开启，7月3
And
号
that
进
should
入
be
常规
about
采
right.
购。喜欢他的指挥官们可以在常规采购进行定向招募哦。
With Faye's support, as well as Springfield's and Perry's arrival, I'm sure future battles will be
Who's the
even
white
easier
cat?
for commanders to handle.
哎，那
That's Mo.
必须的啦，不仅强力，还免费获得。哎，要不我们现在就睡到7月3号吧？
Ditto. But our preview special program isn't over yet, right?
那肯定没有的啦。那王熊猫老师这个发力环节还没开始呢，哪有这么早就结束的事呢？
就是。
Mr. Jimmy's opportunity to shine? Is he going to put on some kind of special performance?
那你要么从他的这个发挥一下你的这个推理能力，从他的这个岗位入手想一想呢？
Mr. Jimmy's? Lead concept artist? Could it be new doll outfits?
看来我们的这个宾尼的脑袋还是挺聪明的。那接下来的时间呢，那我们就交给王熊猫老师。那我们要介绍我们的这个第一套的一个衣装啊，那是什么呢？
那是什么呢？哎，那必然是本期活动的主角，方糖咖啡店的店长春田太太的人气衣装——灯火下的女王了。
Here it comes.
Show me already.
那就我们满足我们的小莫一下吧。好，让我们来看一下这次的
We are so back
新衣装的
incoming.
介绍视频吧。
好，
これから毎日あなたに会えると思うと気持ちが晴れやかになります。おかえりなさい、指揮官。熱いコーヒーはいかがですか？指揮官と一緒に過ごしているうちに私も少し変わった気がします。有効打を与えました。お茶をお出ししましょう。お待たせしました。
Yeah, she also has a dressing Ghost Frontline 1, by the way.
どんなに忙
USA.
しくても体調にはくれぐれも気をつけてください。あなたの隣にいるとまるで晴れ渡った青空が見える窓際席にいるような気分になります。そう感じませんか？
We are so back.
Wow, it's gorgeous. The design of this evening gown is
What's
perfect
going
for Springfield.
啊，那是肯定的。那对少前 IP 啊比较了解的各位指挥官，应该也已经认出来了。那这可是春田太太呀非常有标志性的衣装之一。
哎，是的，没错。哎，换下平时战斗服的春田呢，穿上晚礼服之后，哎，是不是感觉完全不一样呢？
Definitely. I was totally dumbstruck.
You can
I
change the
couldn't
winning
take my eyes
screen.
off her. I'm sure
I believe that's a
Commander
lobby
felt the
screen.
same.
哎，小莫，那我问你啊，你有没有发现，在刚刚的皮肤展示视频中，和你以往在北兰岛爆料的皮肤有一丢的不一样呢？
Huh? I was too busy drinking in Springfield's new outfit.
Drinking in
I
Springfield's
missed
new
an
outfit.
important detail?
Interesting.
小莫，你这就是你没有推理到了。你看春田的这套皮肤呀，加入了全新的交互。哎，这个特效交互是什么呢？它不仅在风物巡游啊有全新的动作效果，在主界面的操控的时候呢，指挥官还可以通过点击与春田进行交互的舞蹈哦。
是的，那春田的这套灯火下的女王皮肤，那是上权限2追放当中第一个拥有3D 个人主界面主皮壁纸的这个皮肤。那如果指挥官们喜欢，那我们未来也会更加的努力，然后去制作更多能够支持在主界面3D 互动的皮肤，那给各位
Of course
指
we
挥官
like
一个完全不同的一个感受。
I love it. And so will Commanders, I'm sure. Though, with that setting, poor Mo can only keep Commander's company on the main interface, as a flattened diner gate. Still, I'm willing to make that sacrifice for the sake of special 3D interactions. Now, surely there's more than one outfit in Mr. Jimmy's opportunity to shine.
扁扁的小莫啊，还是挺可爱的。当然了，春田的新衣装啊，可不仅如此。随着这套新衣装的上线呢，我们还给春田的武器也准备了新的衣服，它的名字叫做午夜华尔兹。哎，穿上优雅礼服的春田，配合上充满舞会特色的武器涂装，气质是否会更加出众了呢？
Wow, you've certainly put a lot of thought into it.
The gun does
It
look
really
nice.
does look even more beautiful. Now, What else have you got for us?
有的兄弟
Costume can get
除了春田的
fingers.
系列外观之外啊，我们也给新加入的精英人形飞准备了他的全新衣装疾风烈焰。这套新的衣装呢，在兼顾美观的同时呢，也
Yeah, they
新
did
增
bring
了
this in
这个护
and
腕
seen
设
as
计
well.
非常符
Sort
合
of same
格斗
event.
小能手的设定。此外呢，为了配合他在格斗场上的表现，我们也给这套衣装加上了不少的绷带元素。毕竟他是一个常常需要与人就是近身搏斗的人形啊，加上绷带之后，也可以给飞提供更好的保护啊！真的不是表示他经常会受到伤害吗？
Honestly, I really
大多
like
受
that
伤了
outfit.
他好好斗啊！
这不就是他的人设吗？是的。
I bet Mei Ling approves of this design. After all, if Faye gets
Now, I
injured in
wonder if they're
battle
going to show any
with
dorm
Luna,
interactions with Faye.
it'll cost quite a lot to change into a new frame. Are there any more outfits or weapon skins that will launch with the update?
有的兄弟还是有的。全新的武器涂装黎明哨兵呢，也会随着本次的活动更新啊，在游戏中
The
上线。
fuck kind of
喜欢
gun
这
is
些衣
that?
装和涂装的同胞们，一定记得在7月3日版本更新后前往游戏中心获取哦。
Wow, that was a lot to take in.
It's very unique.
Now, there's even more reason to look forward to July 3rd. Mr. Yujong, could you give Mo the ability to time travel?
这个新功能啊，对小莫你来说还是有点为时过早。那当然呢，我也能理解啊，小莫你这个迫切的一个心情。
Fallout ass
那
gun.
相信各位指挥官也已经迫不及待了。那考虑到这一点呢，那我们也是为各位指挥官准备了一份今天就能领走的福利。
Is this already the time for the redeem code giveaway?
没错，那各位指挥官啊，可以截图保存一下，那后续在游戏中输入即可兑换。那我们也会将兑换码置顶在前瞻节目的视频评论区当中，那以及各个官方的账号也会进行发布，那方便各位指挥官复制后到游戏内进行兑换。所以没有截到图的指挥官也不用太过于
Does
担心
Nia
哦。
have a skin?
Remember
No.
to use the code in time. Don't miss the deadline.
是的，兑换码将于6月29号的5点失效，请各位指挥官记得及时领取哦。
And that's our redeem code reveal. Let's move on to the gameplay introduction. I see a lot of cafe decor and props here today. Activating my skill of deduction, is Springfield opening a new branch?
那这次呢，可不仅仅是开分的
Hey,
新的
QJ.
分店这么简单。那我们春田
Hope
小
you're having a
姐
good
是
time.
准备要拓展啊方糖咖啡厅的一个新业务。那正如我们前瞻节目这个开场倒计时后啊给大家显示的一样，那这次的方糖的咖啡馆可要进军猫咖的这个业务了。那全新的限时活动玩法方糖喵咖馆，那将于7月3日啊更新后同步上线。
A cat cafe? How is it different from
That explains all the
the
cats.
Zucchero Cafe?
肯定还是有不同。那这次的一个方糖的咖啡馆呢，那除了我们的传统的咖啡啊、饮品之类的业务之外，那
That's
还
a little
会
biased.
吸引各种
I get the
不同
reference.
品种的这个猫咪来到我们这个店内。那这些猫咪呢，那同样也会给我们的方糖咖啡馆来带来一些新的这个业务的方向。那如果指挥官细心的查看，那还会发现里面很多小猫咪看起来好像有一点点小眼熟。
No wonder both W Senior and W Junior showed up in the countdown earlier. They were advertising for the Zucchero Cat Cafe.
哈哈，是的，平时喜欢收集图鉴、经营咖啡馆，又单纯的喜欢撸猫的指挥官们，大家有福啦！我们应该是大家都会喜欢这个玩法的，毕竟指挥官们可以通过不同的猫爬架的组合装饰来吸引不同的猫咪，而且指挥官见过的所有猫咪都会收录进图鉴里面了，可以说大大的满足了我们这种收集控的需求了。
Amazing! I'm gonna turn
Apparently,
back into
QJ
the
wants to
friendly
sniff
face
cats.
the moment the game
That's
bell
pretty
launches
interesting.
And snuggle with the kitties. But before that, I've got to finish today's mission.
哦，那你又有什么新的这个惊喜和发现要去推理了吗？
I have. I just noticed that
Oh,
aside
sniff,
from
QJ.
Zucchero Cat Cafe, another mode called
I'm sure you and a lot of
Cat
people do.
is also launching on July 3rd. Did a kitty carry something into the contamination zone that the commander needs to
Sniff
recover?
cats.
那可能还是不是的那其实这是指挥官的另一个收入的来源。那毕竟在污染区内存在许多的高价值物资，那但这个得经受得住污染区的这个坍塌辐射的这个人毕竟没有那么的多。那于是呢，企图从污染区中获得意外收入的暗商们那就可以向经常出入污染区的各方势力去发起了回收物资的委托。那这个势力当然也包括了向指挥官去发起委托这个事情了。
What kind of treasures are worth such risks? I really don't want to go back into that place. It's dangerous. Will the brokers offer any support aside from the commissions?
那当然会的，那不然这么危险的任务也不能轻易的接受，对吧？
是的，那我就来给大家介绍一下啊。指挥官呢，在接受暗商的委托之后呢，成功的帮助暗商回收物资时，
it's this
也会
mode.
获得一些
Okay.
来自暗商的额外支持。
Yeah.
每一关呢都会有不同的加成效果，而且不同的加成效果组合在一起
This is
带
a
来额外的加成效果。此外呢，完成相
This
关
is
任务
more
后
or less a
就可以
roguelike.
从中获得相应的宝物了。
This gameplay sounds a lot like the roguelike mode that the commander often mentions.
可以这么理解不过指挥官们也不用担心这次的这个肉鸽模式在短时间之内占据大家太多的个人时间因为这个玩法是会成为常驻玩法。那即便指挥官在我们这个
Yeah, we don't know
米
yet.
尔的这个
We
反
don't
应
know
期间
if
没
they're
能
going to
完
announce
成
it
相
yet.
应的这个挑战，也可以在后续的时间里面挑选自己任意的时间，在自己的合适的一个时间当中去进行尝试跟挑战。
Nice! So that's 2 game modes. But shouldn't there be 2 more? There will be 2 in each half of the event, which makes 4 in total.
那没错小莫非常的聪明。那在7月8日米米尔的反演活动这个下篇开启之后呢，那还有2个指挥官们非常熟悉的玩法，那即将回归。
虽然是指挥官们熟悉的玩法，但这些玩法跟指挥官们之前体验的版本是有一丢丢的不一样的哟。
What are these 2 modes? And what's different this time?
好，我们来看一下。那我们将在7月8日开启强行
There it
的
is
新模式，可鲁凯、佑希跟索米也会在这个玩法当中登场。那另一个是我们下篇回归的玩法是我们的开拓之路小游戏。
Path Forger.
那
Okay.
这次的开拓之路不仅新增了
that
多
one.
个人形对手还对部分的一个数值进行了优化和平衡，希望能给各位指挥官带来更好的游戏体验。那具体的这个体验如何？那还请各位指挥官
this one,
之后亲
Path
自去进
Forger
行
has
体验
never
那
been
并且给到
fun.
我们确切的体验
Not the
反馈我们也
Monopoly.
将会根据指挥
Yeah,
官
that one
的
has never been
反
fun
馈
for me.
对已有的玩法进行优化，还请各位指挥官多多和我们分享大家的这个游戏的体验。
So much content. I can't wait for July 3rd to experience the new version.
Yeah, same.
我知道你很急，但你先别急因为呢，我们的前瞻特别节目的例行环节还没有结束呢。
There's more? I'm tired and ready to clock out. But for commanders, I'm willing to work overtime. What's next?
那接下来要讲一些小莫听起来听了之后可能会觉得有点小兴奋的内容。那比如说我们这个版本的版本福利。
All right, maybe it's here.
Instantly recharged. Let's go.
好了，那我们这就满足你。那首先呢，是我们经典的签到福利环节。那虽然本次的上下篇内容将在同一个版本
Okay.
当中上线，但是我们给指挥官们准备的福利可不会打折扣。那各位指挥官在活动期间只需要对应完成我们的签到活动，即可获取20个专访许可。
没错。不是，你身上怎么多了这么多抽卡券？
那这就是福利我们瞬间发到了我们的小莫身
That's
上
cute.
那不过呢，这次版本的福利可不止这一些那美玲看到各位指挥官这个期盼的一个眼神，那如果指挥官又想把春田和佩
I
丽
think this is it.
都带
This
回
might be
爱
it.
好，那想必那给指挥官这个之前的这些
Is this
福利
it?
还是不够的。那所以我们还额外为各位指挥官准备了一
Oh,
份
no.
特别的
Not
礼
yet.
物。即7月3日版本活动开启后，那指挥官只要登录游戏即可获取10个专访许可和10个访问许可啦。
这不是真的就往他身上贴了呀？
I'll have to carry all 40 of these back to the Elmo. Commanders, be sure not to miss the login event. You get 40 pulls just by logging in. The gotcha tickets are all over me.
One of them fell off her head.
I'll keep them for now. Make sure you come and collect them.
是的，那这次的版本福利还是非常丰厚的。那除了上线寄送的抽卡券以及我们活跃寄送的这个肥以外，我们还在这个版本上线了一个
Long-awaited feature
已经期待了非常久的功能我们将上线自选人形卡池和自选武器卡池的功能。那指挥官可以通过这个功能选择心仪的人形进行定向抽取。
But no, that's not long awaited.
卡池跟自选的武器卡池中
That's good. That's long awaited.
人形跟精英武器
Also, we're all pulling for Springfield,
的自选对象。
so that doesn't matter right now.
What can we select this time?
本次自选卡池会上线限定精英人形索米、沃尔利德、马奇朵以及戴烟这4位角色以及他们各自的烙印武器。错过前面几个版本抽取的指挥官呢，可以通过这次的活动补全自己的图鉴啦。
Don't miss out if you skipped a limited elite doll before.
那同时呢，为了让各位新老指挥官能够更好的按照自己的喜好以及战术需求去配置和选择自己心仪的精英人形。那这次版本开启后我们商城内游戏的商城内还推出了起名之礼。那各位指挥官可以直接通过采购获得指定限定精英人形的自选礼包。那这个礼包呢，每位指挥官仅有1次知会。那想要购买的指挥官记得留意后续的更新公告和官方的自媒体动态哦。
Nice! This'll help new commanders build squads faster and more easily. But what if the commander missed not only the dolls, but also their cute outfits?
这个也不用担心这些我们当然也已经在考虑
Stop blue balling
了。那除了给指挥官们邀请之前错过的精英人形加入爱慕号的机会以外呢，那我们还在这个版本中返场上线之前所有已上线的限定衣装，那并将在版本活动开启后为指挥官送上5张雅趣焕新凭证。那指挥官们可以使用这个凭证以一个更优惠的价格去购买
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
错过的人形衣装或者武器涂装了。
是的，这一次限时返场呢，将从7月3日开始，持续42天。之前错过的人形衣装或者武器涂装购买的指挥官们，可以关注下时间哦，千万不要忘记了
另外这个凭证呢，那只能用于7月3日活动开启前已上架的一个外观，那没法针对当期上线的新外观使用。那这个是这个各位指挥官千万要特别注意。
Come on, homie.
I have a question. What if I've already bought all the outfits and weapon skins? How should I let other commanders know?
那就这个问题呢，那我就要正式的去介绍一个我们正在开发当中的一个新功能了。那我们会在后续的游戏版本当中去上线一个个性化外显的收藏系统，那包括我们的皮肤、涂装、名片、头像等一系列游戏内可收集的这个外显内容，都会被收入到这个收藏系统当中。那随着我们各位指挥官的这个外显的这个服饰会增多，那收藏进度的一个提升，我们将额外返还赠送类似于专属称号之类的这个荣誉奖励给到指挥官。
How can I
针对
flex my
收
costumes?
集
More or
指挥官
less.
来说，那就可以第一时间去获取这些奖励了。
Perfect! We can collect outfits and weapon skins that we like and be rewarded for it.
是的。那除了这些奖励以外呢，那这个图鉴系统
Come on, I have over 1,100 Doritos.
针对性的去
I wanna use them.
自己喜欢的外观。那相信各位指挥官在游玩
This would be perfect.
这个系统
A perfect time to release it.
这个收藏品，那肯定会有满满的这个成就感。
是的，肯定是会有的。
But that's a future feature. I'm more interested in what this version has to offer. Any more updates to share?
那必须是有的了，毕竟这一次版本上线呢，也是上线了这么多的精英人形，指挥官们一定迫不及待的想要在战场中一试身手了吧？所以呢，我们也已经准备好了对应的战场给到各位指挥官了。
是的，没错
New combat
在这个
content.
本次版本开启之后呢
New boss
我们
fight
会
for
在首领
Crossroad
挑
Trial.
战起入挑战中上线
Oh, this
新的
asshole.
BOSS 羊头孔西。那这位新 BOSS 拥有高额减伤、伤害免疫、护盾等极强的防御能力，且每回合都会大幅提升自己的攻击属性。 那各位指挥官需要利用战场中的掩体与这位 BOSS 周旋，那同时上阵具有袭击灵击能力的人形，配合机枪塔造成的高额精准伤害，去削弱 BOSS 的实力。
Commanders, remember to exploit the boss's weaknesses and position your units strategically to increase your chance of victory.
除了这个首领挑战呢，我们还准备了另外一个 BOSS 给到指挥官们进行挑战。那么这位就是第10期的尘烟前线玩法的全新 BOSS 狂暴者残暴狂战者残暴。他的弱点是惧怕水和火的属性攻击指挥官们可要看好了，对应就是要准备对应的人形针对和快速的应对 BOSS， 才能造成有效的击杀。
I believe in you, Commanders. Tactical victory awaits.
那是的，那策略指挥这本身就是指挥官最擅长的事情了。那不过除了上面说的这2位 BOSS 呢，那我们还准备了别的挑战等着我们各位指挥官呢。
There's more.
那先别慌问题其实不大。那在这新一期的这个扩编实验板块呢，那我们会上线烈焰魔犬这一新怪物。那它具有强大的防御能力和近战攻击能力。那指挥官们可以根据怪物的这2个特点去选择合适的角色阵容搭配去制敌，并根据自身的这个队伍强度选择要挑战的难度。
Yeah, I'm like invisible right now.
Bosses and more bosses. It's making me dizzy. And only 3 new dolls? We desperately need more units to help out. Are there any existing dolls getting upgrades to better prepare us for these challenges?
那是当然了。除了上线新人形呢，我们还
Okay, who's getting upgrade this
已经
time?
上线人形的强化，包括呢刚才
This has been a dartboard. Okay, it's a
形
Lolo.
成强力搭配的主客属性人形
Makes sense.
托洛洛，以及和佩利形成燃烧属性搭配的夏克里。这2位人形呢，都将
And
在
Shakri.
本次的版本上线后获得自身的心智螺旋拓展哦。
是的，没有错。那首先是托洛洛的新增越剑，那名为被捕获的星光。那拥有这个越剑之后托洛洛就可以在主动技能之后自身获得导燃指数。那如果除了自己以外的这个友方单位造成灼客伤害，他的主动技能黑洞繁衍的这个冷却时间还会减少。
夏克里的新增越剑热情的节拍将会与其技能灵机支援造成的伤害改为燃烧伤害，可以配合琼九、维克托和佩利形成高额的燃烧伤害属性哦。
对的，那在这些新增的这个越剑的加持下呢，那2位角色的一个攻击力会有所增加。那指挥官们可以根据自己的这个角色配对相应的去投入资源去规划了。
I want to upgrade them all. Is there any faster way to get more resources?
那有的。那
Very funny said no.
艾默号人形的一个增多呢
I was half hoping them
需求
for them to say no.
越来越高。那所以我们将会以30天作为一个周期的这个远航巡
I like
路
this.
活动，调整为
CN already
20
has
天的
this.
周期。那同时
But
我们会增加巡路等级
I like
的任务内容
what they
对
did
应获取
here.
经验，
Just
帮
making
助各位指挥官可以
the
在
battle
更短的
pass
周期内
shorter.
获
That
得
way we
之
get
前
we get more
和之前
rewards
30
over
天
time.
差不多的一个巡路经验，那达到和之前相同的巡路等级，那更为快速的去获取更多资源和奖励。那此外呢，还有原有奖励的基础上，我们增加了火控校准芯片的产出，那方便各位指挥官可以更好更快的去提升人形武器的配件属性。
没错，就是更短的时间，相同的获得，甚至更高的资源内容。有快速培养人形需求的指挥官们，可千万不要错过了哟。
I'll log in as soon as I can and start gathering resources to form my elite
Cognitive
and take
dissonance.
on all kinds of bosses.
不愧是小木这个志向非常的远大非常值得鼓励。那不过我们还是会先回到现实和指挥官们去介绍一下
Honestly,
版本
it's probably
的相关
better
更新
than
和内容吧。
using cosplayers.
Aye, aye, sir. Let's keep the reveals coming.
好的本次版本开启后呢，会上线一个各位指挥官已经期待已久的
Okay,
新功
okay.
能
Is
那
this
就是
it?
指挥官可以根据自己的需要去修改自己的性别了。那毕竟呢，这个 Brief 的这个业务繁忙
Come on, man.
信息登记
Stop saying long away.
是经常发生。那指挥官还是可以重新修改自己当时登记的一个性别，然后修改完之后就可以让自己这个 属于自己的性别就可以这个更新到游戏当中了。
Yep, yep. It's super important to make sure the commander's info
It's
is
so
accurate.
close.
是的，所以呢，在本次的版本更新上线后，指挥官们就可以使用道具身份更正申请书，在系统中修改指挥官的性别了。也正如前面所说啊，这个信息登记错误呢，并非是指挥官们的责任啊，所以我们呢向每位指挥官们发放了一份这个身份更正申请书。如果有要更正这个信息需求的指挥官啊，可以使用这个道具进行修改哦。
We'll be sending the item to every commander via in-game mail when the version goes live. Don't forget to log in and claim it.
I wish I could sell mine
是
for
的
more
那指挥
pulls.
官们一定要记得上线。那因为啊，除了我们刚才提到的这些新功能以外呢，那这次啊，我们还会在爱莫云机房行迹回溯中去增加一个新功能啊，也就是我们的会上巡展模块。那各位指挥官可以在这
This is
个模
good.
块当中啊，任意选择啊，用于加载界面中随机播放的图
Yeah,
像。
I love this
当然也可以
actually.
选择这个全部随机。
It's a lot better
这样
than
呢
having the
指挥官们
generic
啊所有
background
已
when
解
you
锁
when you
的图
load.
像就会随机加载在我们的这个加载界面当中去播放展示了。
是的，在开启之后呀，指挥官们就可以在加载界面中回顾过去的旅途的重要时刻。
Now I still have
每
hope
次加载
that
进入
they'll
都会
talk
看到
about it
不同的
about the
画面
Doritos.
也可以算是常看常新了。
Ooh, commanders have been waiting for this one. Are there any other long-awaited features on the way?
Come on, Mo. Come on.
也是有的。那毕竟指
Well,
挥
Mo,
官
serve
们
it
的
up.
需求啊，我们一直都是非常关注。那比如我接下来要介绍的这个功能啊，
Come
也是
on.
指挥官们已经期待
Come on.
很久的了。
Then I have to ask.
All right, all right. Then serve it up. All right, come on.
What is it?
Come on.
好的，那这是一个跟剧情相关的一个功能啊。那不知不觉，那《少女前线2追放》呢已经上线了半年之余。那这一路走来，那离不开各位指挥官的一个支持和陪伴。
Okay,
那
this
不
is
管
past
是一开
events.
始啊就陪伴我们的指挥官
Yeah, this is past
后来
events.
加入的指挥官，那都有一个共同的需求。
Yeah, past
那就是
event.
想
This
要
is actually
和
good. This is actually
上线
great.
过的活动
Yeah,
进
this
行
is actually
那特
amazing.
别是啊，对于后面加入的新指挥官而
This
言，
this might
错过
actually be
之前
better
上线
than the
的活动
Doritos.
那想要看到剧情，可能只能从外部社区当中去补档了。
There's the
那这
community
确实
recaps.
非常的不方便。那为了给到新老指挥官更好的一个剧情阅读的体验呢，那本次版本开始，我们将陆续的去更新跟整合之前已经上线过的活动剧情，那加入到种线战役或往期活动中。那这样呢，我们的指挥官就再也不用担心错过之前的剧情而看不到了。
是的，本次活动开启之后啊，我们将在主线剧情的战役中增加助行者上篇以及助行者下篇的活动关卡。之前呢没有来得及体验相关剧情的指挥官，现在可以补上这段旅程了。对于已经体验过的指挥官们，也可以再次进入关卡重
Yeah,
温
this
那
is
段
actually
精彩的
great.
故事了。后续呢，我们也会陆续上线的。
Right, so this is a good
我们会
serve
陆
up.
续将已经上线的活动内容，根据实际的情况更新到主线或者往期活动中，确保指挥官们不再会错过这些精彩的内容了。
Ooh, everything so far has been highly anticipated. But I think commanders have out-of-game needs too. Will those be addressed?
What do you mean?
那当然一定会。那为了能让各位指挥官去带来获得更多样的一个内容体验呢，那我们也是策划了一系列精彩的活动。
首先呢，第一个要和指挥官们分享的游戏外的活动呢，就是我们的守卫方糖咖啡馆的互动 H5。这个活动呢，将于7月3日随着版本的开启同步上线。指挥官们参与和方糖咖啡馆
Yeah, I'll leave again Doritos.
成功的守护方糖咖啡馆后，即可以获得抽奖机会，有机会获得手机、坍塌金条等丰厚的奖励哦。
Whoa! Gimme, gimme! I missed the
If I end up with
6,000
6,000 Doritos, yeah, no.
Pies version. I'll become the prize-winning diner gate this time.
那希望我们的这个幸运之神能够眷顾我们的小莫。那不过这个互动环节的H5的这个奖励以外呢，那我们还准备了其他带有奖励性质的活动。那你不考虑也参与一下吗？
More rewards? Tell me more, Mr. Yujong.
好，那这就是接下来是我们的创作者内容征集活动了。那自《少女前线2追放》上线以来呢，那我们一直在各大社区当中去看到各位指挥官才华横溢啊，各种各样的一个创作。 那为了满足更好的去满足指挥官们的一个创作欲望，我们在本次版本期间同步的策划了一个相关的活动。
是的，7月4日至7月25日期间呢，各位才华横溢的指挥官们
Honestly, I just been holding on to the Doritos because I want to see 6 Springfield, but I don't think that our V6. I mean, I don't know why I said C6.
多个维度对大家的投稿进行评分。优质的作品将会获得坍塌机
But I don't know.
访问许可等奖励。与以往的创
Cindy's
作
still
征集
angry.
活动不同的是这一次呢，除了角色向的图片类内
But
容
I don't think that's going to
还
happen.
专门设置了头像框创作的征集赛道。这个指挥官们呢，可以在7月4日以及到7月25日期间呢，完成头像框的创作，并上传至 H5，并可以在7月25日至8月5日期间呢，将自己的投稿创作的头像框作品分享给
It's mad
身边
because
的
of
好友，
Doritos.
邀请他们来为自己的作品投票呢。
是的，那通过官方审核并出现在官方展示区当中的作品，那其实创作者会根据这个作品的投票排名获得不同的奖励。那此外呢，得票排名第1的头像框设计还会在经过美术老师的优化之后，在未来使用到游戏当中，免费的发放给各位指挥官。
Wow! My creation could be implemented in game? And it would be a free gift to all commanders? So everyone would see it? Oh, I'm gonna start sketching now!
等，小莫啊，别急，今天的任务还没结束呢，等任务结束了，小莫你再去。
对，我们还有别的创作活动没有讲完呢。
There's more! You're going to squeeze every drop of creativity out of commanders!
放心吧，那这次的这个呢是一个
The heroes
新的一个创作活动。
OC join the elbow.
考虑到并不是每位指挥官都擅长画画，我们呢也单独准备了更加参与方式更加简单的这个社媒创作活动。在刚刚的版本玩法介绍的时候我们有讲到这次版本呢会有一个方糖喵咖馆的现实玩法。相信呢不少指挥官呢看到玩法录屏展示的时候都被这个喵咖馆中的可爱的猫咪们给吸引了。所以呢，我们在这次计划的版本上线更新不久我们的官方这个自媒体平台发起了方糖咖啡馆猫咪形象创作活动。具体的活动开启时间呢，还请指挥官们关注
Unless they're gonna
自媒体动态啦。
We fucking get to the flip already.
指挥官提供一个非常简单的
She would say that, yeah.
线稿的这样一个设计图，那大家可以自由发挥设计。那无论是指挥官用喜欢的颜色进行填色，还是用
But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen this update.
拼接到我们的小猫身上。
Their big updates seem to have been the past events, so they'll probably do it after Springfield.
去投稿上来。
That sounds fun!
They might wait until the year anniversary.
I'm gonna design a Dinergate cat that's evil and cute at the same time, just like me.
哎呀，好想法！那我期待看到小莫的设计图。到时候呢，我们会收集所有指挥官们的投稿，综合社媒、社区以及玩家的评论和项目组内部的投票，评选出1至3名获奖的小猫。
那此外呢，我们也会评出数名的优秀奖呢，也同时送上游戏的道具奖励。那具体的规则呢，也请各位指挥官详细关注我们后续官方自媒体所发布
It
的
is possible they
相
just
关信息啦
shadow drop it, yes.
The dev team has really put together a lot of events for players to get creative in this version.
是的，那我们也是希望能够通过这样的有意思的一些内容，那让更多有想法、有创意的指挥官可以尽情的发挥自己的这个才华。那同时呢，也提供一个能让大家将自己作品放入自己喜欢的游戏中的一个机会。那如果这样的形式指挥官喜欢的话，那也可以多多反馈，
Fairies,
告诉我们更多的
honestly,
想法。
fairies were a failure in
那
Ghost Frontline 1, so I think they'll be in Ghost
说
Frontline
不定
2.
就会陆续落地咯。
Then I have one. Can you look into how feasible it is?
具体是什么呢？
The event music. It's always so good, but whenever I want to replay it, I either have to log into the game or it disappears after the event ends. Can we have a simple way to enjoy the soundtrack outside
Spotify?
the game?
哎呀，小莫，你这个需求当然是可以的啦。这个反馈呢，我们有看到很多指挥官也在反馈了。希望我们可以赶紧上架 OST。为了满足小莫和各位指挥官的这个需求，我们呢目前正在对游戏内的音乐进行整理与收录。 并按照各个版本的主题制作成多份的游戏原声音乐集。这些音乐集呢会陆续发布在我们的官方
On our
自媒
media
体上，
channel, so that's
请大家
YouTube.
多多关注哦。
Yay! I'll finally be able to binge listen to my favorite tracks.
是的，那我们其实也是一直努力啊，以更快、更便捷的一个
That's good
方式
actually. I like
能够
the
让各
music
位
for
主
Ghost
观
Frontline 2
找
for the
到
most
自己
part.
喜欢的游戏音乐，那并且可以更沉浸的去享受它们。
没错，具体的这个音乐集上线的时间以及各种信息呢，就请各位指挥官关注官方自媒体的后续动态了。
Woohoo! Another off-game demand fulfilled. But I know commanders have one more request. Can we make it happen?
Oh?
所以小莫，你说的具体需求是什么呢？
Offline events. Duh!
Oh.
Commanders love meeting us in person.
Is it in Los
当然
Angeles
也是
again?
会满足的。那之前也跟各位指挥官预告过
Los Angeles is kind of a shit show right now.
6日将参加2025年的 Anime Expo。
It's in Los Angeles again! Stop putting it in Los Angeles!
那前面我们已经提到了，那本次版本活动是围绕方糖咖啡馆街道的特别委托展开的。那所以本次线下啊，我们也特别委托了我们的春田店长，将整个方糖咖啡馆的连锁店啊，是开到了我们 AAX 的线下。那并且呢，是
Why is it all? Why is Frankfurt right
每天都会有各
now?
种区域的活动等待了各位指挥官的参与。
并且指挥官们还可以在线下的不同区域、不同的时间和不同的官方的 cos 互动哦。
很期待。那是的，那而且是只要到场并且参加啊，我们为为指挥官准备的各项活动之后啊，就
Yeah, why you always put this in the city that's always on
而
fire?
且呢，可以看到我们背后的这个展示架上啊，会有这个 AX 特供的这个贴纸啊，以及还有我们这个春田的耍花枪的这个头箍非常可爱。你看耍花枪，你看能这样转。你看这个小莫的头上也有啊，你看小莫这个非常可爱。
我觉得我这个
Looks like the game.
毕竟小莫头有点大嘛。这样一对。
Do they even know what's going on?
这样的吗？
They keep putting it in Los Angeles every single time.
大小这样才看才正正好好的嘛，对吧？
也都挺可爱的，就是说这个该怎么说呢？就是不能因为小莫头大，然后对吧，就对小莫严加苛责，
You Jong is the best.
对吧？你不要欺负小莫了。
好。
对，我们赶紧来继续介绍吧。那除了这个头箍啊，除了这个箍以外的话，我们
Like if they keep putting it there, they should know what's going on,
指
right?
挥官也可以随时
Actual fire
这个立牌的这样的一个状态。那除了头箍以外呢，我们其实还会附带这个同款的一个徽章，可以看一下金属的，它同样也能旋转，哎呀，同样也能耍花枪。对耍花枪这件事情春田对耍花枪这件事是非常的执着的，也是非常的可爱。
除此之外呢，我们
You know what? I'll actually buy this
我
stuff
们还会提供
if they weren't so
更多
expensive.
的一些无料的一些小的赠品。哎，大家来看一下，这个就是我们在会场可以送给大家的捏捏，看起来是不是非常可爱呢？有春田
Ooh,
款，
stress balls. I
也
actually
有
think
那
I.
个马奇朵款。
That's not the over it. But yeah, I actually think stress balls are pretty useful. Like actually useful.
大家看到这个
I would use them.
样子，是不是感觉不仅是捏捏，甚至看起来产生一些食欲？
看起来就很好吃的一个样子啊！
哎，对
I know
当然
what's
了，
happening
除
there,
了
dear
这个捏捏之外呢，我们还有一个看起来更香的吧唧。哎，我们来展示一下。
这是我们的勋章吧唧，就是饼干，这个方糖饼干风格的一个吧唧啊，也是这个方糖的各位人形们的这个头像会印在上面，
对的，
看起来也是非常的可爱。好的，那这
A stress
两个的
Springfield
话
pillow?
其实
I'm
都
all.
是属于
I'd be all
我
for
们这
that.
个无料的一个周边，然后它的一个相应的一个获取方式，也请大家关注我们的一个官方的一个社媒我们会陆续的将它的一个获取方式是告诉大家，那也是希望大家能够多多参与我们的一个活动，然后都能。
I'm sorry, but Mel is so funny. She still has all those stickers. Or are they magnets?
So many giveaways. Anyone willing to bring some back for me? I want to collect them all aboard the Elmo. In fact, I want more. Can you share anything about merch?
当然可以了。
helicopter.
那我们可以看到我们这边有这个架子我们这个架子在 再加上摆放呢，就是我们这次会带去 AX 的一部分的一个周边。
Yeah, so when we say Doritos, we mean
当然这只是一部分哦。具体的那个
the leftover pull currency
各位指挥官呢会关注我们的这个
that you get whenever you pull, that currency that you get afterwards, where you exchange for weapons. On the Chinese server, you can exchange
除了大
that
家喜欢的这
currency
些111乐呀，然后包括披
for
萨先
pulls
生这些喜闻乐见的这些周边以外，那这次我们还准备
So that's
了
actually
这个
that's
网上
actually the
3款
most
这个
requested
周
thing
边你可以看到
that
这
we're
边
waiting
在
for
架子上
right
面呢
now
都是属于
for the
我们的
global
会
side.
场限定啊。
I want to stuff them all into my merch bag.
是的，
是的
就是这个作为限定周边，相信它的一个质量能够得到各位指挥官的一个认可。
是的，因为这次的设计也是非常用心嘛，花
对的
了很多心思在上面。那当然就是，对于这些产品呢，我相信啊，肯定是非常有吸引力的。但是小莫，我知道你现在心里面在想什么，你是不是偷偷想把它们都拿走？哎，但是不行的哟，你要是都拿走了，指挥官们拿什么呢？对不对？还是给指挥官们留一点吧。
还是要给这专留一些的。那放心呢，我们 AX 这个会场准备的这个货源
Yeah, we all want it.
充足的。
We're hoping
那
it
除了我
happened
们
here
上线2
because
的这个
this is
周
a
边
perfect
以外呢
time.
那我们其实也准备了上
Since it'll be the Springfield event, but
各种周边
I guess not.
准备留给大家。那个
No limit? Yeah, there's no limit.
才上线的一些新品周边。那比如我们可以看到这里我们忤逆小队的这个智能风的这个背包这看起来也是非常的帅气，非常符合忤逆的。
Oh wow, they're already
对
advertising Task Force to fight the global,
这
huh?
个指甲胶片盲盒，我看看在哪里我们的纸片胶片盲盒，然后还有我们的这个限定的双闪链条徽章，这名字都非常的逼格都很高，
很炫酷
请导播可以切一下。那我们可以看一下我们镜头当中展现的这些其实都是属于我们接下来先要上货的。那看到这里对吧？这个新的一些周边是不是也预示了我们未来有一些什么新的内容的出现呢？
我相信玩家们看到这些肯定是相当期待的
肯定有自己的一些联想了。虽然我们现在不好说什么。
Well, they are advertising like basically
那我
everyone
们
goes
继续
for
往
line 1.
下，那除了这些周边以外呢，那我们也可以看到我们这边有我们的这个老的新的这些手办这些手办其实也是这个在 AX 会等待着这个各位指挥官领回家。
Those all look very good.
You're certainly well prepared.
The
I
GB
really
Springfield.
want to go, but I have an even more important mission. I'll be working hard behind the scenes, planning my next infiltration into Mr. Yu Zhong's office to gather intel about the next update. Stay tuned, Commanders!
这我还站在你身边呢，你就曝光
这叫什么？
你的
叫大声密谋。
接下来的邪恶计划这个你就别再电至我的办公室的一个消息了。那下次看来我得把门锁给锁起来。
You heard nothing. You heard nothing.
好了，这个下个版本事情下个版本再说吧。
下个版本再说吧。
对，然后这次的暴露环节呢，其实还远远没有结束呢。
One last thing
为
to
了大家
reveal
展
today.
示，刚刚给大
That's
家
the
除了展示
prototype.
相关的一些谷子周边，我们这次呢也会筹备一个非常特别的一个周边，要展现给大家。那也就是我们之前公布的叫做“甜心奇迹”的手办徽模带到现场，大家可以看一下。
对。因为之前的话其实是给大家看了一个，就之前北兰岛其实给大家有看过剪影，那这次的话也有它的一个算是给大家透露一个进展，它是作为一个徽模拿到了我们的会场当中。那其实
Yeah, I'll say Yuhi got very popular very fast.
可爱非常
Not gonna lie.
因为它是舞蹈嘛，对吧？偶像
可爱元气，
对，它就很动态，然后再加上
So I can see why they made a special
可定制的这个女服装之后
announcement for that one.
具备了这个帅气、可爱跟性感三位一体于一身感觉还是非常对于各位指挥官感觉应该还是非常有吸引力的。那它的一个继续的一个就未来它的一个这个进一步的一个动态呢，我们在未来在有更多的消息之后，也会这个在官方的自媒体，然后以及因为毕竟是大门帐联合制作的。那这个大家也可以关注大门帐的一些官方动态，去关注接下来这个手办的接下来的一个开发的一个进度。
然后呢，另外的话呢，就是我们也给日本指挥官准备了一些特别的节目
是吗？
对啊，
我看到了，对。
这不妨就让雨中来为大家来
我
说一下
介绍一下
这个事情。
对，我们其实，在7月啊，我们在日本地区将跟日本的
a
电台
Japanese
合作，去
radio
邀请我
program.
们游戏中的超人气的声优，然后参加广播节目，将人形的声音和背后的故事，
So it
通过
might
声
be
优去传递给我们的指挥官。
So there might be stuff going on in Japan too. It might be some more
同
news
时呢
over
我
there.
们也会努力争取在全球的更多地区举办线下活动，让更多的指挥官更沉浸式的体验。然后呢，也请指挥官继续期待，我们一直在努力。
再努力了。
好的，那也请各位。
It's good though. I am glad they put in this much effort for the.
好的，那我们这里介绍到这边，那我们差不多。
I say their non-China
接下来
side.
的
I
一个
guess the
内
best
容
way
了。
to put that.
走。
You've already shared so much about the upcoming version. Isn't it time for a little sneak peek at what's coming after that?
小莫真的
Okay,
是
so-
时时刻刻都不忘记自己的使命啊！我觉得
What
这个雨中应该
what
给他
doll
颁
we're
布
getting
一个最佳
early?
员工的奖牌吧。
哈哈，没错。
What is
那
our
不过呢，看在我
rotation
们
this
这个小
time?
莫那么努力的一个份上啊，我们也稍微的满足一下吧。那在这个秘密尔的繁衍这个版本结束后啊，我们的秋话也将
That makes
和
sense.
各位指挥官见面了。
I believe she was
说
next
话可
in
是
CN as well.
燃烧属性的强力人形，随着它的上线呢，加上前面提到的夏克里的跃剑，以及这个版本上线的配力，海外的指挥官们可以集齐一整队的燃烧属性
And
的
yeah,
伤害组合
Kuiha
了。
is basically the
除
last
了
thing to
队伍
finish
上搭
the
配上
fire
的一个助
team.
力以外，那相信秋话的一个加入啊，也能让各位指挥官感受到中华厨艺的魅力。
The Elmo's menu is getting even more diverse. I'll probably have to ask for seconds. But aside from Chihuahua, can you spell anything else?
Chihuahua.
I want to know more.
那除了秋话以外呢，那在下半年的这个后续的版本活动当中，
Electric?
那我们还会有卓克队伍
That's a
和
good sign.
电属性的这个强力的人形去陆续的
The
上
second
线。
half of the year.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
who exactly?
Oh, okay.
啊，这就得先保
No,
密了
no, that's-
那也
that
请
is
各位
actually
指挥官能够
a
持续地
telltale
关
sign.
注我们
Yeah,
相关的
it's- it's for
角色
Bella and
后
Leva.
续会逐步的释出的。
是的，还是要有一些神秘感的嘛。
There is no
那
suspense.
不
I
过
already
呢，
know
我
who
还
it is.
是会有一个额外的消息，那可以和我们的小莫分享。
What is it? I can't wait.
等一下，是不是那个会不会是一个大东西？
那就是那个大的东西了。那其实这是啊，全球的指挥官们
A
都
new
非常
gameplay
关注的一
feature
个
plans
玩
around
法
the
就
world.
是我们的这个
Anticipate
大休息室的进展。
Oh?
那大休息室的研发呢，已经进入了
It only
一个
has
中
reached
后
the
的一个
mid to
阶
late
段那
stages.
相信在不久的将
I
来，
believe it
我们
won't be
全
long
球的
before
指挥
it
官们见
debuts
面了
globally.
那我们的
Globally,
项目组也准备了一个
our
全
dad
新
team
的
is
关于我
even
们大休
prepared
息
for
室的
such a
一个视
preview
频
for it.
那
Okay.
大家记得关注我们社媒的动态哦。
Okay.
那希望到时候能够让各位指挥官都满意。那讲到这里啊，是不是基本上我们这次版本相关的以及未来的预告信息就分享完毕
Okay,
了
so they actually are trying to push it to
应该
global.
是的。
Not quite. There's
Ooh.
still one thing we haven't shown commanders.
哎，是什么呢？那我看台本上好像并没有嘛。
It's the welfare summary note I've been working on. I've been diligently taking notes during the program so that commanders can see at a glance all the rewards that will be coming with this version update. While only one redeem code was revealed earlier, Mo already uncovered intel on the second code and included it for commanders. Ta-da! Commanders, here you go.
All right, so this is all we're getting.
哇，没想到这个情报都被小莫发现了。这么看，我们的这
Alright,
次
so
福利还确实是
They
挺多
more
的
or less confirmed, unless
指挥官
there's
们可以
a
轻松地
translation
获得
issue,
40
or
成
unless I
一位免费的基因人形，
um
但是剧情呢
read it
它可以获得这么
incorrectly,
多的这看它
they
这
are
么多
going
的
to
闹剧
push
真的是福利
the
满满
open
让我
dorm
们一起快
system
进到7月3
at
号
the
让我们
same
一起
time as
福利吧
CN. That's what
没
it sounds
错，
like.
那这次的版本还给大家准备了，还是给大家准备了超多的福利的。那为了方便各位指挥官领取福利呢，那我们也在游戏当中啊准备了相应的一个活动的绘制页，那为指挥官们去提供领取福利的相关指引。那指挥官跟随指引，就不用担心会错过相关的福利了。
Mm-hmm. I'll make sure all commanders collect every single reward listed here.
小莫也要记得提醒大家，记得领取这个兑换码的福利哦，不要忘了。
Right. Commanders, please remember to redeem your rewards before 5 o'clock on June 29th. Don't miss out.
Don't miss
好
out.
的啊，那么到这里，那我们本次的前瞻特别节目的所有内容就已经跟大家都说完了。 那小莫，你的督促任务也已经真的非常的齐全，那记得后面啊一定要不定期的提醒指挥官们上线参与我们接下来的活动哦。
That was a lot of info, but I'll always remember my mission.
是的，这次秘密尔的繁衍活动，
Okay,
我
so
们还是
it's
准备了
looking
许多的
like
精彩内
after
容的
this
而且
event,
这一次的内容
we're gonna get
21天
Kuihua.
内密集
She's
上线
next.
所以各位指挥官请注意，
And then we'll probably get some
开启
filler.
结束时间，及时的参与哦。
I don't know who that
That's
filler
right.
could be besides
There
Zhang
are
Yu.
so many rewards this time. You don't want to miss a single one. July 3rd, Commanders. Don't
And
be
we're
late.
probably getting the open dorm
没
system
错，那更多的这个精彩的一个内容
on the year
指挥官
anniversary.
们
That's what it's
到
sounding
游戏
like right
当中
now.
去体验了。
7月3日，我们不见不散。
那非常感谢啊各位指挥官啊一直以来对我们的一个关注和支持。那我们也是非常期望能够在更短的时间当中，能够将更多优质的内容去带给大家。那我们7月3日啊不见不散。
And that wraps up today's preview program. Thank you to our 2 amazing guests. And thank you to all our commanders for your time. See you next time.
感谢大家，再次感谢大家，我们下次再见。
拜拜。
Over. Bye
下班了，
bye.
来我们来干个杯。
哇，
倒霉碰一
来，
好。哦。
That's cute. Yeah, we are getting a lot of pulls for sure. So that's not too big of a deal. Has Ibsen team been mentioned in the story so far? No. Okay, she has been mentioned, but I think that's in the Affinity story with Rebella. But that's about it. I wanted the Dorito update, but yeah, we're not getting it yet. But at least we're getting a lot of pulls. It just seems likely that I won't be getting a C6. I keep saying C6. V6 Springfield. Oh well. I can at least get it to V1. Yeah, such is life. And yes, we definitely getting past events. The past events is probably, actually, I say it is more important than a Dorito update, to be honest. Yeah, I say that is more important. Because I have been getting some angry comments saying like, Ghost Frontline 2 is always gonna be shit unless they do the past events. The FOMO's too much. We can't take a break without it. I was like, well, they're finally getting on that. At the very least. Who's the dolls on the left and right side of the picture? The right side is Sabrina. The left side, fuck. Is that shoot? I actually can't tell from here. Yeah, right side is definitely Sabrina. The left side, I don't know. She's a little too far back, a little blurry. I can't recognize her. I don't think that's Star. Now, just to let you guys know, I have not watched the Springfield event before. So I have no idea. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Check what? Da, 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 da. Anything new? We're getting past events. We're getting past events, so that's a good thing at least. Hey, crashing out is fine. Yeah, we might be getting Onderus and Belka in between as more filler until the next major event. Let me just throw some music real quick. So, where's the news about CN? Because I don't see that anywhere. Oh shit, okay, I see it. Hold on. Oh, someone in Mika screwed up and released Girls Frontline 2's Alien. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Someone screwed up. The accidental post. Okay, let me bring this up. There it is. Someone in Mika screwed up and released Girlfriend 2's AN94 and AK-15 mouse pad at their official shop. So, could this possibly mean that this is the next event? It's looking like it, because this looks like a full-on event. This is a full-on event portrait. I'm just gonna make it bigger. No, it doesn't get bigger than that. Tactical dolls back in the menu. Yeah, 100%. Who's in the background? There's someone flying right here. I wonder who that is. Yeah, but it looks like the only two familiar people here is RPK Jr. Yeah, the only ones familiar is A94 and AK-15. Everyone else seems to be new characters, or at the very least, they're people that I don't recognize. Elisa? No, probably not. Probably not. That'd be very interesting, but I don't think that's gonna happen. No, she's probably just not involved in this event. That's all. Or maybe she is part of this event, but she won't be released yet. Kind of like Sapo. I wouldn't expect SF to come in anytime soon. Excuse for Raven. No, I doubt it's Raven. Okay, this was good to know. A little unfortunate that someone made a mistake. At least I assume is a mistake. I doubt that they're doing leak tactics to get everyone hyped. I doubt that. The goat. Raymond Thundercock. Feels bad. Yeah, I'm guessing the intern actually made a mistake this time. I don't think this is this wasn't an intended leak. At the very least, I wouldn't assume this would happen again. They don't really have like that hype machine to do that, you know? Though, on the other hand, people have been complaining that, you know, the story's going too slow. So, maybe this is a marketing stunt. It is possible, but personally for me, I don't think this was a stunt. I think this maybe have been a genuine mistake. He didn't want to go to LA? Probably. Yeah, I say overall, the live stream was good. No Dorito announcements. Maybe that'll be a shadow patch. Maybe not. I doubt it will be. That's something that people have been waiting for. But we did get past events, and the past events is really good. That is probably the #1 requested thing. For sure. Yeah, no one's going to LA. At least no one outside is going to LA. That would be ridiculous. They really need to pick a place different from LA. Every time that they have announced that they're going to LA, it's been on fire. Literally. It's literally been on fire. Lune should. Yeah, probably. She has no fear. Chicago isn't that much better, but it is better than LA. Like, at the very... honestly, I would love if it come down to Texas, because I live in Texas. But also, Texas is just really safe. But at the very least, somewhere other than California, please. I wouldn't pick New York, honestly. New York is almost as bad as California right now. Gun culture might synergize well. Maybe. Yeah, I honestly would not pick New York. No. Milwaukee, still better than LA. Just at the very least somewhere other than LA. Please. Like, even pick Florida. Although they wouldn't pick Florida because it's literally like double the travel time. So they probably wouldn't pick that either, but man, they gotta stop picking LA. I'm pretty sure they're doing it for the sake of convenience because it's right on the West Coast. But they gotta stop picking LA. That place got tornadoes. The tornadoes would be better than LA. Is Seattle a good candidate? Not right now. Not right now. Maybe wait a little bit. Wet LA, yeah. Not right now. The car sticker feared a major event that's closest you have been to company story relevance. Yeah, pretty much. Tornado Alley, then Alley, yeah. Nashville, Tennessee, that one would be great too. I would go to Tennessee. Tennessee is pretty close to where my folks are. Be fire. Yeah, not literal fire, but just fire, yeah. Oh, absolutely, she definitely could. We have the worst Frankfurt. Yeah. But okay, it's 10 o'clock here. I would love to talk more, but I do need to hop off and get stuff done for tomorrow. So, the watch party was great, guys. Unfortunately, no Doritos, but we got a lot of good stuff, especially the past events. So, I will see you guys on Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Tuesday. We'll see what happens, but I will stream on Tuesday. All right. You guys take care. Nice hanging out.